Everyone, it's MissMintYT and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a house build, which I'm really excited to show you guys because I did enjoy doing this house and I haven't done a build in quite some time. Well, I have done a dodgy calf build, which must be a week or two ago, but I haven't done like an actual house build for probably a month, maybe even more. But I really liked this house. It's different, it's a bit traditional, but then it's got, you know, sort of modern vibes infused into it. I wouldn't say it's massive, but it is quite a nice size. I think it's a perfect family home. It costs quite a bit, I think. I'm not quite sure, like, the total cost. I haven't checked on that, of course. But yeah, I enjoyed doing this one. It didn't take me as long as some of my other houses have taken me. It is for the Housewives Let's Play. I know I say that a lot of the time, but this is the last Housewives build. And then I haven't done much of the series just because the houses have taken me so long. So now I've done all the houses, I'm going to be able to do it more, and that's just really exciting for me. It is one of my favourites, and compared to some of the other houses, it has not taken me long at all. And I don't know, I have been, you know, working on it for quite a while now. It's just, I haven't been too bothered about finishing it, to be honest. But then today I sat down, I only had to do the second floor, and I was like, or first floor, is it second floor, first floor? You know which one I mean, the one above the ground floor, whatever you want to call it. I thought I only had to do that floor left, and I finished it all, and it didn't take me too long, so I'm quite pleased with that. And now I'm recording the voiceover, obviously, ready to put the video out, hopefully today, probably today, if not tomorrow. Depends how long, you know, it takes to export, because it's quite complicated stuff, you know. You have to export it, you have to edit it, and then you have to upload it to YouTube, and that takes forever. So it's 7 o'clock at night now, so I'm not sure whether it's going to go up today, but we shall see. Let's stop thinking about that and more focus on the voiceover right now. So the household that it's for a husband and wife, and their twins, a son and daughter. I don't know really. I haven't developed their characters yet, so I can't say like, oh, they're like this, they're like that, because I haven't played with them personally. But I've kind of got a story in mind that the daughter, cause the children, if you get what I'm saying, they're not teenagers. But the daughter, she wants to be a princess, so she has a very princessy bedroom. And the son, he's just more, you know, a bit rock-a-doody, he's into video games and stuff like that. So it is personalised to them, but of course it's very easy to change, so I will put it on the gallery, by the way. So if you did want to download it, you can easily change it to be not so personalised. I don't think it is very quirky, like, you know, super, whoa, that's a very unique style, and I think it could work for a lot of Sims. But, I mean, you could change it very easily. The only thing I would say is that I would, if I was to right, let me rephrase this because I'm going wrong already. It's kind of daunting knowing that I've got to do 20 minutes worth of voiceover and I'm only 3 minutes and I'm like panicking a bit, okay? What was I saying anyway? Oh yeah, if I was to download it, like if I hadn't made it and stuff, I would personally put it on a bigger lot than it says, because as you can see, it is a corner lot, and the only problem with this, on the lot it's on, it takes up most of the room, and there isn't any garden or anything really. There's a bit at the front, but there's, you know, not really much. So if I was someone who was going to download up the gallery, I would put it on the bigger lot, so then it's easier to expand, because it's only got 3 bedrooms. So, oops, so I hit my microphone there. If you heard that, sorry. If you didn't, you know, just forget it. But for 3 bedrooms, that isn't many, I wouldn't say. I mean, for a lot of people, if you have a big household, obviously it's not gonna work. So I would recommend putting it on the bigger lot so you can expand it. But you know, each to your own. Whatever you want to do, okay? So near the end of the video, you will see that the colour of like the plants and stuff changes. That's because today I installed the autumn mod, you know, that changes all the trees to all like orangey colours and nice nice stuff. I did install the grass recolor as well, so it made the grass look a bit more dried out, like it was autumn. I didn't particularly like that personally, just because it looked very CC-fied. I know I say that when I use like very alpha CC in like Creator Sim, but I don't know. It just made the look. It just, you know, made it look a bit weird. So I decided to get rid of the grass. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep the plant recolors. Personally, I think when I was playing my personal game, the plant recolors I was very happy with. It looked really good. And then when I came on to building this, they didn't look so good. I don't know whether it was because just the whole look of like the island, and it looks very, you know, more tropical, and I don't think it really fit in here as much as like a Willow Creek neighborhood. And it did also make the hedges that I'll put in a minute, it made them orange, and I was a bit like, orange hedges, not too keen on that. I would have preferred them to say green, but you know, I'll have a little play around with it, see if I you know, get used to it and enjoy it a bit more, because I think it is nice to kind of have that sort of autumny feel in your game, because of course it is forever summer in The Sims, because we haven't got seasons yet. I hope we do get it soon though. But it's nice to have that sort of, you know, seasons feel in your game, but of course, you know, it has to be done right for it to be effective. So I don't know whether I'm going to keep it or not, but of course you'll see that later in the game. So these are the hedges I was talking about. It turned them yellow, and I wasn't very pleased with that. So in the screenshots as well, you will see everything looking very yellow and orange. Of course, when it's on the gallery, it won't be like that because that's classed as CC. But I kind of prefer it without the autumn, to be honest. It depends what game I'm in, I suppose. There is a winter mod as well, which I will try that out. It seems cool. You know, it's the same thing. I just don't want it to look very, you know, CC-fied and a bit homemade in a way. I don't know. It was just the grass that got me. I was like, nah, not keeping this. I don't know. I will play around with the winter one as well, but obviously it's not winter yet. It's only October. But when it gets to winter, I'll give that a go. I'm not quite sure though. Does it make like everything snowy? I've not really looked at it. So it depends how effective it is. You know, you don't want just blank white flooring. You want to have a bit of realism, you know, trying to fill up the 20 minutes talking time here. I might actually do a review on it, maybe. I'll see if I have time, because you know, at the start of this month I got a notepad and I opened it up and I was like, oh gosh, one of the figures off my table just moved. That scared the life out of me then. I got a notepad and I opened it up and I was like, right, you know, I'm going to stick to a schedule and I'm going to write down all of the YouTube videos that I want to make in October. And of course I was like, you know, I'm going to make it realistic. I'm not going to put loads of stuff down that I know I'm not going to be able to, you know, do in that space of time, because obviously I have other stuff to do. But, you know, I'll make it so I'm kind of pushing myself to do quite a few videos. So I wrote down all this stuff, like do this many episodes of the Disney Princess Legacy Challenge, do this build, do this Creator Sim. And I haven't looked at it since that day. And I opened it up today and I was like, nope, I haven't. I've literally done nothing. I did the Halloween Creator Sim. That is one thing that I wrote down that I've actually done. Well, I've done 3 of them, but you know, I've actually stuck to that. But I have done literally everything except what I wrote down. And I tried to keep, you know, on schedule, like do this, do that. So I kind of, you know, have a to-do thing, but usually, to be honest, I just sit down at the computer and I just do whatever the hell I want. If I want to do a Barbie Creator Sim, I will do a Barbie Creator Sim. If I feel like playing the Disney Princess Legacy Challenge and filming that, I will do that. You know, if I fancy doing a build, I will build. I've decided not to stick to a schedule because I'm never gonna stick to it, to be honest. That's just me, but I feel like you should be able to just, you know, go onto your computer, do whatever the hell you want, and I feel like it's more enjoyable that way. I just wake up, go onto the computer, and think, right, what do I want to do today? what looks cool, because as well, if you stick to what you've written down, you're not using the new inspiration that you've got. So say you've watched someone else's videos, or you've been somewhere and it's inspired you to do something, you know, you just want to use that inspiration while it's still fresh and, you know, put it into the Sims. So I've decided to scrap the list. I've tried to look at it and think, right, which of these did I really need to do? And what I really needed to do was a housewives build. So that did sort of, you know, push me to do this. But I'm not going to stick to a list anymore. I've decided that I'm just going to do whatever the hell I want and just roll with it. So yeah, the story of my list. Right, I'm going to start talking about the build now. I know, wow, should have been doing that in the first place. That's the whole point of me sitting here talking to myself. So this is, you know, we've started to take shape. You've seen the outside, we're going onto the inside. It is very traditional in places, and then in other places it is like quite modern, for example the bedrooms, but I kind of like the contrast. It's sort of, I didn't want to stick to one theme because it's a young family. What was that? You know when you get when you get a tingle down your throat? Yeah, that just sounded so weird then. Oh my gosh. But they're a young family. They do like their traditional stuff, but they're also gonna like their modern stuff. So that is added in there, and that's why I was like, you know, it's quite personal, so you can change it. But I think there's more traditional than modern personally. But I do like the mix of it. I don't think it's too, like, 1 minute it's dead traditional and then the next minute it's like, whoa, high tech, futuristic, modern. I think it's just a nice balance. Like the bathrooms are quite modern. Oh, sorry about that jump just there. That was me changing recording, you know, when I stopped and replayed. Yeah, you get what I mean. So for example, like the bathroom and the bedrooms, they're very they're more up to date, more modern. The kitchen, I would say, is sort of in between. It's got modern aspects, you know, the counters, they're like semi-modern, semi-traditional. And then we have things like the hallway and the dining room, which are very traditional. And I don't know, I kind of like it, and then I kind of do. But I think I like it more than I do. So here I am putting in the kitchen. I always find kitchens really hard to do. You know how people have the strong points, like the rooms that they like doing, and then there's rooms that they don't like doing. I personally don't like doing the kitchens. I just find them awkward as well, because I tend to use the big windows like you can see here, and not just in that style but in lots of different styles, and I don't like putting kitchen counters like in front of them, and then it just causes lots of problems. In this case it wasn't too bad, but in a lot of other games, like in other builds, I mean, it's quite a problem for me, and I don't know, it's just kitchens don't come naturally, okay? I'm never going to be a kitchen designer, but I kind of liked this one. I think it turned out okay. It didn't turn out terrible, at least. I do like the colour scheme of it though. It's kind of, it's more darker, but it's nice because I tend to do more cream counters. I stick to doing the cream counters, and I thought, no, I'm going to push myself. I'm going to do a different colour counter for once. Okay, I'm not going to use the cream one. So I went for black, and I don't know. I've started to like black kitchen counters now. So onto the dining room we go. I really love the dining room, you know. Why do I keep saying, you know? I just feel like I keep saying, you know, so I'm sorry if that annoys anybody. I'm sorry, okay? But I really liked the dining room. I don't know, I just thought the way like the rug had a bit of blue in it, and it matched around the edge, and it matched, you know, the chairs. I just like that. I just like the way it went together. But like I said, it's very traditional. So I feel like the kitchen, I also feel like, I keep saying I feel like, so I'm sorry about that as well. So the kitchen is semi-modern, semi-traditional. The dining room and this little section is very traditional. The living room, I'm not quite sure. It's got modern aspects of like the big, yeah, you know, the big television and stuff. But then it's got like the traditional aspect of the piano in it. So yeah, contrasting, whatever. I'm trying to fill up the time. So here we are onto the living room. I also struggle with, you know, matching the colours up. I don't want. I tend to go for matchy stuff most of the time, so I was trying to push myself not to match everything, because I would usually go for blue walls, blue couch, blue, and then white furniture everywhere, so it was very matchy, but I tried to mix it up a bit. If it looks good, I don't quite know, but I did try. So did I leave that purple rug in there in the end? I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. I was 50-50 whether that actually matched or not. I was like, does it match? Does it not? Shall I just put a plain rug in? Or shall I keep it? And I decided to keep it. So I'm still unsure whether it matches or not. But I don't know. If I get bored of it, I'll change it. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to fill up the time. I'm sorry. I run out of things to say very easily, so I tend to, drag on and start dribbling, not dribbling, what's the word? Dribbling, no, what is it? Ranting, no, not ranting. I forgot the word, I'm so sorry. I just came to go on and on about the same thing, so I'm sorry about that. But as you can see, here's one of the bathrooms. Again, the modernness is coming through there. So, I guess I shall tell you a bit more about the family anyway, because there's nothing really more to talk about. The family, they are, compared to the other housewives, they're one of the more well-off families, saying they're a younger couple. They're not very old. I don't really like them, to be honest. I'm not too keen on this family. I don't know if it's because I haven't played with them yet or something like that. But I guess I'm going to grow to them. I feel like they're a bit snobby. I don't know. I feel like oh gosh, I need to stop saying I feel like. Okay, I'm sorry if that comes across as really annoying. But to me, they are a bit, I feel like them. I'm not going to say it. To me, they just seem like the sort of people, they've got their success young and they think they've got everything, and I think I feel like them. I think that they would be a bit snobby about it. So that's kind of another overview of, the family. Here is a bathroom. Just a general bathroom. I did start off making like all the furniture black, so little furniture, appliances, plumbing, whatever you want to call it, black, but then I thought it was a bit too much, so I changed some of it to white. I wasn't too sure on it on the end, but I was like, let's move on to the bedroom. I personally really like this bedroom. I like the colour combination and things. I especially like the wallpaper. It's a bit of blue, what's it called? Wood panelling. And I think the bed slots very nicely into that. I feel like, why do I keep saying I feel like? I just think sometimes the problem with beds is they look a bit, just randomly placed in the middle of a room. But I think it fits quite nicely into there. And of course, this is quite a modern room, I would say. Personally, I think it's quite modern. So it does contrast the rest of the house. But, I think, in a way, how people want to match their house up a bit. The bedrooms, I don't think, has to match the rest of the house, because when you have like visitors and stuff, people don't go into your bedroom, do they? It's just the sort of place that you go to sleep. It's not somewhere like your guest room where people come into your living room and then you host parties or whatever you do, I don't know. Or when you have friends around or family around, you don't go in, your bedroom is your bedroom. It's where you keep all your stuff and things, and I don't think personally it has to match the rest of the house. That's why I didn't mind doing them more modern and doing the rest of the house more traditional, because the bedroom is where your personal taste comes through, especially when you're a child. This is a very princessy room because the daughter wants to be a princess, she's very snobby. But of course you couldn't really do that theme with the rest of the house. But as a kid, I think especially, your personality comes through in what you have in your bedroom. You know, if you have pink walls, if what stuff you have in there. So I don't mind doing not much in the rest of the house. And I'm just sort of talking crap right now, trying to, you know, fill up the time. And I'm sorry if this bit is a bit quick. I forgot to record, so I just undid everything and pressed the redo button. I do like this bedroom as well. I think it's very quirky. It's very youthful, and I really, really like it. So this is the last room, and then we'll move on to the screenshots. And of course you will see the autumnness leaking through. Most of them are at night, but there is one at day, which is that one. And then the rest of these are at night. And look at them clouds in the background. They're just, they're on point. So again, these are those ugly hedges that have turned orange, and I don't like them. I'm sorry the pictures are at night, by the way. It's just the way the time fell, so I'm sorry about that. But here are the list of the screenshots. The hallway, I did take quite a few of different aspects of the hallway, so if you're wondering what's what, it's the same place, just from a different point of view. The bathroom, this is the downstairs bathroom, this is the kitchen, as you can probably tell, the dining room and sort of like the games bar area, the living room. This is the upstairs hallway, which again there are multiple photos of. Yeah, just 2 photos actually. The upstairs like family bathroom. We've got the boys' bedroom, or it could be the girls, but in my game it's for the boy. And then this is for like the little snobby princess girl. This is the mum and dad's bedroom, and this is the bathroom. So thank you guys all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like. A comment would be really cool too. I love to wait and say if you have any suggestions. And please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. So bye guys.